Howard Stern Show.
Good. I'd like to be back with you. Now, Robin, you have the news for us.
Yes, Howard, I want to run through a couple of things very quickly because things did happen while we were away. You weren't aware that Timothy Leary died while we were gone, but he did. He was 75 years old and finally succumbed to cancer.
If you don't read the paper for me, I don't know.
Yes, so he had hoped to go out on the Internet, but apparently he was so weak and deteriorated by the time it finally happened. His web page that day just said, Timothy Leary has passed or something like that, but that was
They didn't say Timothy Leary is dead?
No.
Ooh, the Moody Blues song.
song.
So was every radio station playing Timothy Leary is dead?
I didn't get a chance to listen to the radio that day. I was sequestered just like you.
If I had known that he had died, I would have turned on the radio just to hear disc jockeys go, and today's news, Timothy Leary is dead. And then they play the Moody Blues.
But the other person who died while we were away was Captain Jack McCarthy.
No.
Yes.
You're talking about the guy from Channel 11?
Right, who used to do the Irish Day Parade. What is that parade? The St. Patrick's Day Parade every year. But he was also, during your childhood,
He used to run Popeye cartoons.
The guy who introduced the Popeye cartoon.
Jack McCarthy was Popeye, right?
No, was it Popeye?
Yeah, wasn't it, Jackie? He rang the 3 bells, and then he played Popeye cartoons.
Yeah, Jack McCarthy.
Because, what's his name? He was the Merry Mailman.
Right.
He came to my school one time as the Merry Mailman. And I was thinking...
Wait a minute, he wasn't the Merry Mailman.
Yes, he was.
Heatherton.
Oh, Ray Heatherton.
Yeah.
Merry Mailman.
Captain Jack McCarthy. Captain Jack.
Yes.
He didn't do Popeye. That was Ray Heatherton.
Well, who did he do? The Three Stooges?
No, that was Officer Joe Bolton.
Captain didn't do any of those.
Captain Jack did Three Stooges and Popeye and all those cartoons.
He did them both.
He was on a boat.
I know.
And he'd come on and he rang 3 bells.
He rang the 3 bells. But what did he play? He didn't. Popeye was Ray Heatherton.
No, he played Popeye too, Captain Jack. Yeah, I mean, basically.
Wow. Played Popeye.
Blow me down.
I think it was free.
I think the Merry Mailman only did the Merry Mailman.
Oh, yeah?
He didn't play cartoons?
No, of course he did. The Merry Mailman didn't have an act. All he would do is play stuff. He just would stand there with a mailbag. He used to come to my school.
Controversy here over what these...
Merry Mailman came to my school. The guy had no act whatsoever. He just stood on the stage, said, "Hey, kids," and he pulled crap out of his mailbag and then split, and no one even knew what he did. He did nothing. He announced our birthdays and said our names and stuff.
Yeah.
That was his whole act. It was worse than going to one of those Baba Booey appearances.
He must have gone to cartoons after that was done.
No, I'm saying when he came to your school, he had no act.
But I'm saying on TV.
On TV, he really had no act.
Yeah, he must have had to go to something.
Yeah.
Red names, endless names.
And it was a pretty good gig. And he was with Channel... Of all the people who ever survived Channel 11, he was with Channel 11 so he could do the St. Patty's Day Parade.
Right. And he did that for years. And he just stopped doing it a couple of years ago. And so he died, too, while we were away. I wanted to make sure you were up to date.
Captain Jack. He wore a sailor's hat, and he was on this bad set that looked like the side of a boat.
And probably had never been on a real boat in his life.
And the big thing was he'd ring 3 bells. It was 3 o'clock, I think he was on. Ding, 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 and you go, I can't believe I'm watching a guy who rings 3 bells for a living.
But you stayed tuned to the whole show.
How's the Merry Mailman doing? Is he okay?
I haven't heard anything from him since...
He's got a lot of grief in his life, the Merry Mailman. He's not so merry.
Joey had that bad turn a few years ago.
His daughter is Joey Heatherton, and, she's always messing up, and then, Cindy Adams starts bringing Ray Heatherton up to see his daughter, and it's very public. It's very embarrassing to be the Merry Mailman and have that kind of grief.
Yeah, see, right here in the paper, it says Captain Jack was his screen name, and he hosted the Popeye Children's Cartoon Program from 1963 until 1972.
Not only is Popeye a sucky cartoon, the whole damn show sucks.
Unwatchable.
Unwatchable. I don't think I've ever sat through an entire Popeye. Even Robin Williams made a bad movie about it. Olive oil. It was such an unattractive cartoon. Bluto. No, couldn't understand what they were saying. The same goddamn plot over and over again. I'd rather watch
I know, him and Bluto or Brutus fighting.
I'd rather watch a porno pirate movie.
He weighs 90 pounds. He beats up a guy that weighs 500 pounds.
Yeah, that'll happen.
All because he eats food that nobody likes.
And that's one of those old cartoons, Popeye, where they still had funny-looking black people. You remember those?
Yeah.
With big giant lips.
Pickaninny.
Yeah, big giant lips and big giant noses.
Right, and the hair sticking straight up.
Yeah. Aside from that, there's no reason to watch.
Popeye.
All right.
So anyway, I just wanted to tell you about that. Also, there was an election in Israel. It took a long time to figure out who won. Shimon Peres, who had taken over the government after the assassination of Yitzhak Rabin.
Yitzhak Rabin.
Was defeated. narrowly by Benjamin Netanyahu.
Ooh, did you practice all night? Netanyahu?
Or Yehu, I don't know.
He's the guy who wants to kill the Arabs?
Well, he seems to have become more conciliatory as a leader because he is still calling for making peace. Here is Shimon Peres.
Who's that?
The current leader of Israel, giving an emotional speech as he is about to leave office.
If I was him, I'd leave Israel. I want to live there. They would have dumped that place. Can't live with the Arabs.
Where are those people going to go?
You know what pisses me off? Like a guy like Farrakhan who embraces the Arabs, and yet the Arabs still enslave people. You know, did you see that guy's article in the paper today about all the... some black guy wrote it. Talking about how a lot of these Arab countries still have actual slavery.
Oh, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Anyway, here's Shimon Peres.
But you act like Farrakhan cares about people.
I thought he did, Robin, okay? Made a mistake.
And for peace, one must remember that as a bird cannot fly with one wing, as a man cannot applaud with one hand, so a country cannot take peace just with one side.
This is Itzhak?
For peace.
Hey, Itzhak.
The two of us.
That's Shimon Peres. Yeah. And then, of course, Benjamin Netanyahu, who is now a world leader, had an opportunity to speak to a wider audience for the first time yesterday himself.
This guy sounds serious. English, please.
No idea what he said. He's the new leader of Israel. He said that the United States has nothing to worry about. The bond between Israel and the United States will remain strong. And he does want to seek peace. He says now he was viewed as quite a hardliner, and everybody was worried of what would happen to the peace process if he was elected. But he seems to be softening his tone now that he has won.
Hey, now.
Also last night was a big night on Broadway, the Tony Awards. This is the annual Tony Award.
The ones no one watches because nobody cares about Broadway plays?
Well, you know what I was thinking as I watched the program? I said even CBS is sick of the Tonys.
Yeah, I think they want
They know that nobody watches. So they put this show together and they tell the winners, look, get up there, get on the stage, and get off. You have exactly 40 seconds. I don't want to hear some long, drawn-out speech. We are going to play you off. We're not kidding.
Yeah.
Nathan Lane was the host of the show, and look at what they did to him when he was trying to thank people after winning the award for Best Actor in a Musical.
Oh, no kidding. It's funny?
Yeah. I mean, they were just, this music starts playing very loudly. You can't ignore it.
Because nobody cares about their speeches because nobody knows who they are.
They don't know who they are, and they don't know who they're thanking.
Thank you. I salute my fellow nominees and non-nominees. I'm very proud to have been a part of a very exciting season. This means a lot to me because, as you know, I'm an emotionally unstable, desperately needy little man.
All right.
You know, you're only as good as your material, and I'm in the funniest musical ever written by the great Larry Gelbart, the late great Bert Shevelov, and the great Stephen Sondheim. I'd like to thank all of our producers, especially Scott Rudin, who postponed the show for a year and then brought it all back miraculously. I'd like to thank everyone at the St. James who makes the show possible backstage in front of house, led by Artie Gaffin. I'd like to thank our terrific designers, our wonderful choreographer, Rob Marshall, Jerry Bax, I love you. You didn't lose tonight. This is partly yours. And an incredible
my regards.
Thank you all. They're giving me the Bubbles Rush and Melody. I gotta go!
Yeah, in other words, get out.
And it seems that the only way you can keep them from playing this music is to either give a very short speech, a la Savion Glover, who won for Best Choreography in a Musical for Bring the Noise, Bring the Funk.
Bring the noise, bring the funk. I'm going to avoid that.
Big up to all of y'all. I'd like to thank God.
Of course.
For everything. My mother.
A lot of black guys won awards, too, by the way.
A lot of black people won awards because...
only 2 white people won. Did you know that?
Only 2 out of everybody?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm having a protest. Can't white people win awards at some of these things?
For love and support. I'd like to thank
Nathan Lane is black, right?
No, he's not.
Of course, my brothers, Carlton Abron. I like
Notice
to
the black people don't get cut off of music.
George Wolf.
We
Big
should
up.
time this.
Yeah.
Well, he made it in that
Boom.
period
Done.
of time. Another way to get them not to play music is to talk about people who have died.
Oh, yeah, you can't interrupt that.
So here is Anne Ducanay, who is also from Bring the Noise, Bring the Funk. She was awarded a Tony for Best Featured Actress in a Musical.
Is she a female impersonator?
No, she's a woman.
Okay. I want the Tony voters to know that I am most grateful.
She's black?
Yes.
Ugh.
Why are you asking me that?
She's British or something.
Well, you say that about me. I'm black.
You are?
For your recognition of my work. Thank you, George Wolf, Savion Glover. But I do want to say this, that my mom and dad never saw me do this work. And they're in heaven. Now I know, smiling down on me.
They worked for Kathy Lee to switch up. And now we have no money. And they killed them, so they beat themselves over the head with a rock like raccoons. That's what I Mommy.
So she did very well and didn't get played off. But Zoe Caldwell, here's a woman, you know, she's revered. She's won many Tonys in her life.
She got cut off?
Oh, they played music over this poor old woman.
No kidding.
Did she have a heart attack on stage?
Yeah, she collapsed on stage not too long ago.
Is that what she got the award for?
That's a good actress.
I've got to read it very, very quickly.
Who's she, Eartha Kitt?
All right, here we go. I thank God for Maria Callas.
I thank God. Well, they all get affected, all these actors. I thank God.
Terence McNally, Leonard Follier, Audrey McDonald, Karen K. Cody, David Loud, J. Hunter Morris, Michael Friel, Stuart Molina, Jane Greenwood, Paul Huntley, Michael McGarty, Brian McDivitt, John Gottlieb, Diane Trulock, Linda Barnes, Bill Evans, Jim Randolph, Stuart Thompson.
Already I'm thinking they waited too long to cut her off.
Jim Weiner, Doris
Wiener.
Blum,
Wiener.
Bruce Klinger, Randy Sayre, Roberta Christie, Robert Charles Valance, Amy Degman, Philadelphia Theatre Company, Mark Daper Forum, Kenneth
Theatre Company.
But they're making her read
Theatre Company.
Center, staff and crew at the Golden Theatre, Spring Cirkin,
Honey, you're bored.
Louis Allen, and my beautiful Robert White.
Oh, go home, you bore. That's why Broadway's failing. No one can stand it.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, God in heaven.
Here is...
read a laundry list. How absurd.
A little bit of Best Director for a Musical, George C. Wolfe.
George C. Wolfe. Now I want to hear that woman's speech again. Sit through that. Did he get cut off?
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Is he a black guy or a white guy?
He's black.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone's saying black people don't win awards. I don't see any white people winning awards last night.
Zoe Caldwell is white.
She's white? Thank you, theater. Thank you, theater.
Thank you, Tita.
Thank you, theater.
When I was 13, my mother came to school in New York City to take some advanced degree work.
Oh, now we're going to hear your life story? Why don't we put this on film?
Well,
it's so fascinating.
I remember him now. He also talked about somebody who was dead, so he didn't get put off.
I see. Everybody's mom who drops dead, we got to hear the whole story.
And she gave me New York Theater, Broadway. She died in December. Everything I ever do in this world that is about adventure and spirit.
Black or white, you don't sound masculine like I do. I have a more masculine sounding voice, don't I? Yeah.
You have a deep voice.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
And magic and curiosity I owe to her and to my family. Thank you very much. Love you, Maritza!
Hey now, Maritza.
Who's that?
Hey now. Hey now, Maritza.
And let me see, anybody else here? Oh, yes, there's an actor, Wilson Germain. He won for Best Actor in a Musical for Rent.
Wilson Germain? Did he get cut off?
I don't think so.
Oh, my God.
I'd like to thank God and all the forces of the universe for this experience.
Wow. That's what I'm going to say at the Academy Awards.
All the forces of the universe.
I would like to thank God and all the forces of the universe. How come that sounds so dumb coming out of my mouth?
I'd like to thank Jonathan Larson.
Wasn't he Jimmy Olsen in Superman?
And for his heart and his essence that will always live forever. Here's to awareness.
Awareness?
Oh, Jonathan Larson is dead. That's why.
Oh, I see.
Action against all of the ills that are represented in this play that can be alleviated through unity. And here's to a new era in theater.
So let's commemorate this celebration of Broadway by listening to some of the performances conducted last night. Here's a piece of Bring the Noise, Bring the Funk.
Oy vey. You want to hear the noise and the funk, just walk out on the street here. Go up a couple of blocks. They call this a play now. This is not a play. This is a jam session. What is that?
It's happy drumming on buses.
Oh, for God's sake. Outrageous. You know what it is? It's become Las Vegas. You never see anybody talk anymore. Boop, boopy, doo bop. And this is music nobody would buy on an album. It's only you sit in these theaters with a bunch of effeminate men sitting in the audience all watching this because there's guys in tights. What's this got to do with theater? This ain't no streetcar named Desire. Give me one word of dialogue. Have you seen this garbage?
Yes, I have.
How bad is it?
I don't call it garbage.
Look at Brett.
Dancing is brilliant.
I'm sure it is, but it's not a show. It is
not a play as such.
Of course not. Of course not.
It's brilliant dancing.
You want to see dancing? Here, I'll do the same thing for you right now. Here you go. Look,
look. We go. I wish you would actually see these guys, and you wouldn't call what you're doing dancing.
Look at that. Same thing.
Here's a piece of Rent.
Piece of Rent. Jesus, got a lot of tape here today. You're really working me.
Please wipe the speakers out before
What is this? What is Rent?
It's a musical about people who live downtown.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh. Is this an all-black play, too?
No, it's a mixture. You know, it is the rainbow.
White people love to go see these plays because they feel like, oh, look, we can be with black people and they won't yell at us. You know? Yeah, you go to Noise the Funk because you're guilty. You go there and you watch and go, oh, you know what? Black people are really nice. We can all get along.
Hurry back.
What?
We're close.
Brothers!
The only thing more boring than the Tony Awards is the actual shows themselves. I don't know who goes to these things. I'm bored out of my skull.
And then the piece of The King and I.
Oh, they still got that?
They brought that back with Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips? Is that the one who lost his wife to a lesbian?
Yes.
Oh, for crying out loud. Does anybody yell out there in the audience, hey, Lou, where's your first wife? Having a fish dinner?
Quite simple, the polka. It goes 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
That's Lou?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and.
On a bright cloud of music shall we fly.
1, 2, 3, and.
Holy. What the hell's he talking about? What happened to him, man? He was cool in that La Bamba movie.
1, 2, 3, on.
1, 2, 3, on. 1, 2, 3, on. Sounds like my father.
1, 2, 3.
You know, even these Jap tourists who come here say, this show's stinky. Broadway clap. Does he run around like with a bald wig on and stuff?
No, he shaved the sides of his head. He didn't want to go bald.
And you know what it is? You can be in these plays. Lou Diamond Phillips can't sing, but you can be in these plays because all you got to do is like this. You can be in the rock if we dance. If we dance. It's a talking. That's not singing. Singing is like when, you know, like.
What that woman is doing is singing.
Right, yeah. He's not. So listen to him. He ain't singing nothing.
1, 2, 3, on.
1, 2, 3, on. We could do a musical. Yeah, she's singing.
Romance.
Yeah, romance.
He has one word, doesn't it?
Yeah. What the hell?
Understanding that kind of thing can happen.
Shall we dance? Shall we dance? Shall we dance?
You gotta be effeminate to like that kind of music. Okay, you ain't moshing to that.
Police.
And Lou Diamond, I don't know what happened to him.
No, he still hasn't gotten over his wife leaving him, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Now he's acting weird.
Ray Combs.
What happens when your wife goes lesbo?
Let's move on. Ray Combs of the new Family Feud.
God forbid my wife goes lesbo. I'll be singing up there on stage. Shall we dance? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 on.
Yeah. Kumbaya.
The genial host of the new Family Feud, killed himself over the weekend. Here is Glendale Police Sergeant Tom Koo.
Who?
Tom Koo.
Tom Koo?
Yeah.
My name Tom Koo.
Or Tom Ka. I don't know how you
Tom Koo.
At this point, we're not releasing the particulars of how it occurred.
Oh, great. The guy finally gets in the news again, and now they won't release the particulars. Because once he tried to kill himself by beating himself in the head with a rock.
Right, I was going to give the particulars. The police did not want to discuss it.
Yeah, police would discuss it.
I can tell you is that he was discovered dead.
Tom Koo. He must be related to our general manager, Tom Koo. You know him.
Ray Combs was, I guess, very depressed. They said after this big accident he had a few years ago, he always had some mental problems. He was quadriplegic for a while, did recover, but apparently he was still affected.
He wasn't affected by that. Imagine you're replaced by an old Richard Dawson. You know what I mean? That would depress you.
He was doing other games. He was on something, a family challenge on the cable now.
Oh, then those pay well, those kid channels.
They could have 6 children. Anyway, he first tried to commit suicide by taking out a vow. They got him back for that. He just got a hold of a rock, started beating himself in the head.
That is trying to beat us to death.
Once, tied some sheets together and hung himself, from what I understand. So those of you who do not hear that famous phrase from the Family Feud. Surveys.
Guy never keep the show. I think Richard Dawson's using it for a somehow catapult him into some. He's making out women on stage, God's sakes. The game. Right?
Eric Fred.
Fred? Wow. Don't say.
In the news, to meet the Chicago Bulls in a final.
Yeah,
after finally managed to make the Utah call at the end of the game, the gym of the ESN radio.
Rebound on 6. Storm to the front court. Shoots the shot.
You're kidding.
Chicago, the Bulls, just sitting waiting to see who it was they were going to. And this Bob Dole this week, the leader of the Smiths.
Oh, I thought he did.
He quit his last week. He tried to wrap the camp trail full to make the Republican nomination and then hopefully to the presidency of the United States.
Does anybody believe there's any... President Clinton is up on charge of things and nobody...
That's another... It happened while we're away, though. Arkansas were convicted of in that big water trial. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that was something that the president delivered. But testimony did it all. They were convicted of all.
Bob Dole was by when he was senator. He used...
Use his gun to wave the...
Yeah.
It's impossible to remember one of the plays in theater, or no.
Everybody says it's a bad movie.
Like the action. It's something...
There's actually substance in my movie.
It's all made over a... We're still going and racing in this, and that's not a fake story either.
I haven't heard a decent review of Mission Impossible. They say it's a vanity film for Tom Cruise, and it is.
People still watch Tom Cruise?
Dragonheart rocks. It
was in here raving about. It's hard to tell one of these movies. I think it looks right from the preview.
It's very hard to tell when he reviews it.
Well, still, I have a question. He really liked it. I saw a good review this weekend. Charlie Sheen rushed out to chat. All that press.
Right. Because that Charlie Sheen would have been a really great movie. He usually has good judgment.
That's what.
Thank you, Rob. Also, Jenna Jameson, her act will be over at Al's Diamond.